Hey! Just thought we'd show you guys an actual plan. It's a bit hard to get a bit of a layout of how the shop is. Hello Peter, you're on the bench. Yeah, camera hug! Yeah, so we thought we'd show a bit of a layout of how everything looks. So this is the this is the existing floor plan, which how it was when we first purchased the property. So you would come in up steps onto a landing and into the front door. The main sort of area, which we haven't changed much. This is the archway, which wasn't open. There was a reception area here. There was another wall in there, but it wasn't a permanent wall, so the drafter never drew it in, which we've removed. And you can kind of see the magic with our other walls that was in. Yeah, just this whole little hallway with
an absolute rabbit warren.
Yeah, with doors, and the entry for the toilet was there, and now it's kind of where this wall is. Yeah, you can see now there's no opening here, and there was a room there and a hallway, and
that's gone.
Yeah. You can really see it on
That's gone. That's opened up.
Yep.
Yeah, the cupboard's gone, and these walls here are gone. It's
Yeah, as you can see on the next plan.
You can see the way it flows now. So coming into the front entry, there's your waiting room.
Yep.
And then this is just all open, all this cutting floor, all through there. This just all flows now, all through here. Yeah, and then from the cutting floor, that's the start of all the staff area.
I think the only difference.
We call it staff, but it's really, the
licensees,
the lucky hairdressers that get to rent it
out.
That's all theirs, and then a huge hair washing area.
Yeah. And I think the only thing on this plan that's not actually in effect in reality is here it's showing that this has been blocked off, and it hasn't. After these plans were all made up, we actually changed our minds, wanted to keep that flow there, just in case we want to use the building for something else in the future.
Yeah, so there's a door there, but it's sort of permanently locked.
Yeah.
But I mean...
And this shows the opening here in the centre with that being filled, whereas we haven't. We've kind of just moved that over to one side.
Yeah. But it's really hard to tell from plans if you guys have never been here and seen the building.
Yeah, we're just wandering around room by room by room.
But basically what we're trying to show you is when we bought it, it was just so hard to picture what the hell to do with it because there was hallways and rooms everywhere. It was just...
Yeah.
And on top of that, of course, everything was very badly neglected and really, there was a lot of work to be done. And then of course now we've got this beautiful flow that just goes around.
Yeah. And that's a ramp, as it says there, ramp. Now this is for your skateboards.
Disabled ramp.
Oh, it's disabled people. Oh, rightio. Yeah, that's what it's for.
Not just disabled, it's mums with prams, people on crutches, or as they say now, ambulant. So everybody uses this. There's no other entry to the building.
No, because the stairs are gone.
Able-bodied and everybody uses it. So I think it's the best way to do it. So then, it makes it easier for everybody.
That's right.
Even your elderlies on their little gophers.
Yeah.
It's just so much easier.
Ripping skids up the ramp.
Yeah.
So, just thought we'd give you guys a little sort of if you're into your plans and looking at plans, that's kind of the layout of the building. So I find it interesting. How about you, Nikki?
I find it interesting, but I find it very expensive.
That's it. I think that stamp there was about $700, but anyway.
Anyway.
All right.
Yeah, let's hope the council is kind to us.
Oh, finger puppet. I'm not. What are they doing? I'm not good at them. Oh, what's over there? Oh, that's just disabled stuff and the ramp specs and.
But this is what you have to go through.
Surveying.
For your building to be properly classified, which, to be honest, 90% of small businesses don't even bother to do this sort of thing, but we think it adds value to the building, knowing that if in the future you ever want to sort of sell it again, it's got a Class 6 classification.
Yeah.
It's been completely approved for disabled access. So for us, it adds value to the building. And most importantly, if everything's council approved and we have an occupancy permit, which is your last part of the journey that has to be ticked off, your insurance is valid. So there's no loopholes for the insurance company to avoid. So if this place ever burnt down or something major happened, the insurance company can't go, well, you weren't even licensed to be in that premises, you didn't have occupancy, you didn't have the right classification and that sort of things.
Yeah, insurance companies.
Boring stuff, but very necessary.
That's it. Thanks for that, Nikki.